Hi there, I'm Simone Wolf with your JIS News of the Week. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has called on CARICOM heads of government to expand the categories of free movement within the region. Speaking at a heads of government meeting this week, the Prime Minister urged the leaders to move for the inclusion of security guards, household helpers and caregivers, and further recommit to full freedom of movement in all categories by 2015. She also affirmed Jamaica's commitment to the regional integration movement. The local tourism product is set to receive a boost with the addition of more than 2,000 rooms. Tourism and Entertainment Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil told Parliament Tuesday that the new stock would include 130 rooms from the Courtyard by Marriott, a development planned for Kingston. Meanwhile, the Fiesta Group will be adding 850 rooms. A 232-room Riu Palace is to be built in Maho Bay, Montego Bay, and the Bahia Principe is to complete construction on an additional 70 rooms in November. The Tourism Minister also announced plans to improve efficiency at the nation's airports and said that with the Once You Go, You Know campaign being 8 years old, the Jamaica Tourist Board was working with advertising and marketing agency Draft FCB to develop a new advertising campaign to attract more tourists to destination Jamaica. Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna asserted in Parliament Tuesday that partisan politics would not be allowed to mar the execution of Jamaica 50 activities.
This celebration is about Jamaica and the pride of our people. As a people and a country, there is more that unites us than the forces that seek to separate us.
The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, meanwhile, says all is in place for the staging of a spectacular program of events in celebration of Jamaica's 50th anniversary of independence. JCDC's Executive Director Delroy Gordon says activities move into high gear this weekend as the Commission kicks off a series of colorful and high-energy events that will run into Independence Day on August 6.
We are catering to just about everybody. We are in high spirit. The machinery is well oiled, and we just say to all Jamaicans, just put on your colors, black, green and gold, and let us just come out and celebrate 50 years as a nation on a mission.
The Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna is sending a clear, unequivocal message to child abusers.
We will hunt you down. We will expose you no matter who you are and where you come from. And we will ensure that you are punished to the full extent of the law.
Pointing to disturbing child abuse data from the Office of the Children's Registry, Minister Hanna said nearly $1.6 billion would be spent this fiscal year on interventions for children through the Child Development Agency and the OCR. These are to include placing more children in state care with families rather than in government facilities, implementing a national campaign encouraging Jamaican families to foster children, and increasing the grants to private children's homes. Jamaica is to add another 1,000 IT jobs within the next 6 months as part of a deal being brokered between the government and a California-based group, Mobile Works. The company is to make its micro-work technology platform available as a medium for managing disaggregated work activities. The technology will allow overseas companies to separate mega projects into smaller, more manageable elements that can be done by IT-savvy individuals working in remote locations. And finally, the Labor and Social Security Ministry has launched an HIV in the Workplace public education campaign to sensitize employers of the need to adopt policies on HIV and AIDS. At the launch, Portfolio Minister Derek Kellier stressed that HIV/AIDS was an important workplace issue that impacted significantly on production and national development.
It is necessary, therefore, for all sectors to respond appropriately to HIV and AIDS in the workplace and put policies and programs in place.
And those were some of the stories making news this week. I'm Simone Wolf.